Hello everyone, my name is ASpurlock, and this is my newest project. It is a cute little tile-based game. This level in particular is the showcase for my newest mechanic, the Breakable box, which was inspired by, uh, weirdly enough, from Crash Bandicoot. But if you want to go for a more tile-based game reference, I would say the one that is inspired by Hell in the showcase video. Totally forgot the name of it. Yeah. Well, either way, whenever you break a box, it plays a sound and it depletes your stamina. That was the wooden box. And the reason why it is important is because, say it was a pushable box, you wouldn't be able to push it anywhere. And you can't go anywhere because that happens. Right? So, you break it. And some boxes have to be hit more, and some take more to hit and have to be hit more. And then I added a credits. So, there's that. So, essentially, how this works, I went into the blueprints, entities, and interactables. I made a duplicate of the entity interactable box, and I called it entity interactable breakable box, which is this blueprint right here. So, on begin play, it sets the start pose based on the world location of the cube. Ta-da! And on event interact, essentially the exact same opening logic of the entity interactable box, except when it checks if the player has enough stamina, it immediately goes into making the end pose from the start pose by taking the start pose and adding 25 to the Z. Then it checks the health variable, and it removes 1 from it, and then checks if it is less than or equal to 0, which, speaking of, there's a variable for health and a variable for where to send into the void, which is important because if this is not checked anywhere, it doesn't go anywhere. It just becomes invisible. But anyways, so yeah. And then if it is equal then or less than 0, sorry, like if it is equal to or less than 0, it plays the sound cue box break. Then it manages the stamina, and then calls the move away macro, which I turn it into a macro because these are really big nodes, and I didn't want it to distract from the beauty of this down here. And essentially what it does is it makes the cube invisible, and then it moves it invisibly, see, to where to send into the void. And then if it is not equal to or less than 0, it plays the box hit. It plays the box hit sound and, well, sound cue, and then it plays from start, where it lerps from start to end based on the alpha, to get that little jump animation that you saw when you hit the box. And when it's done, it hits, it calls the reverse event, which is right down here, where it snaps to the floor by getting the start pose and subtracting 25, and then the new setting the actor location to that new value. then it manages the stamina and sets can interact to true. So that is how I made the box breakable.